Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Jamie Plays with me, Jamie. Today we're having another look at Star Trek New Horizons. We are playing as the Borg Collective. But before I really get into this and continue our war with the Dosai Confederacy and the Wadi Emirates, I would like to thank you profusely, thank you the viewer. So this weekend I've just passed the 100 subscriber mark, which I know sounds like a very low number, but it was 100 more subscribers than I was ever expecting for this channel. So when I set it up, it was really just me feeling a little bit guilty, I have to admit, about playing games and not being a little bit more productive with my time. And the way I got around that was, well, what if I made something that was kind of a little bit entertainment oriented, based around my gaming, which, yeah, kind of resulted in this channel. So thank you very much for those people who subscribe to my videos, who like them, and even just the people who watch. I'm happy with any kind of engagement whatsoever. So that being said, let's jump into our next episode. So as I said, we're continuing our war against the Dosai and the Wadi. They have basically been defeated already, but what's going to happen is we basically need to take over their planets. And the reason we're going to take over their planets is because we can no longer build any kind of subcomplexes or unicomplex. And as you can see, we have kind of rampant unemployment on a lot of these subcomplexes and unicomplexes and things. So what I need to do is really figure out a way to give them jobs. Some will be easy. For example, some of the subcomplexes don't actually have are not full at the moment, so I can give them things like maintenance depots, all of that fun jazz, and storage silos. So I think I'm going to try and do that with as many as possible. But we're having a housing problem on several of these as well, so that will always kind of be against us. So here, fusion reactor. I didn't realize we still have one of those that we could build. Storage silos for the rest, I guess? No, I take that back. Remove the storage silos, and instead we need 1, 2, 3 maintenance depots first, and then the rest storage silos. And here, yeah, you're building a lot of stuff. You're already set. Here, oh, you have 4 jobs available. Good thing would be to move things there. Nothing here, unfortunately. Which is unfortunate. Nothing we can do here either. Yeah, and I can build some districts in some places, but it's not going to help us in terms of jobs or things like that. And I'm going to build these high focus districts just in order to make more drones. Not that we're having a problem at the moment, but we have in the past. And I don't want to repeat that. So you can have 3 more. And some more there. You're still fine. You are completely full, as are you, as are you. So let's try and resettle some of our pops to places that actually have jobs. There's one here, so let's send one of you there. Resettle, there are 2 of you. Oh, and there's fortunately 2 to go there. There's 2 that need to move around. Let's unpause the game just to update numbers and things, and I'll speed up the time. Yeah, there we go. So you here, resettle. I need you. There's 1 job there, so move there. Resettle. 1 job down here, so move there. So 1 to move there. Resettle. 1 to move there. 1 to move there. There are 4 here. Is there a place where I can take 4 jobs? Yes, right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 1 job that can be resettled. Let's go here. 1. Resettle. 2 jobs. 1, 2. So we're down here now. 2 jobs. There's 2 jobs here. Perfect. 1, 2. You have 2 jobs. Let's put you 1, 2 there. You have 2 jobs, but I think we're probably at the limit. Oh no, maybe 1 job there. And 1 drone there. Resettle, and I think now we're going to find that that's the end. Yes, it is. Okay. So now it's going to just kind of be a case of taking over planets and moving excess pops there, because we have nothing else we can really do about that at the moment. So, turning back to the war, we have our transport ships that are making their way to a planet. They're going to the Vasco system, they'll take that. Then we will kind of work our way over and take as much as possible. But that war is basically over with. So what I'm doing now is I am moving some of the fleets into, or to a new position rather, in order to basically do our next war, which is going to be against the Dominion, I believe. Dominion or the Caraman Foundation, either would be fine. We could also quickly do a war against the Screen Republic, but yeah, we'll see. So you're sitting here in Vonnie. Let's have you upgrade. That's a sphere that's upgrading. You're sitting here as well. You should definitely upgrade. You should definitely upgrade. Offensive Asset 1 should definitely upgrade. You're sitting here. Let's upgrade. You're fine here. So we do need to rebuild some of our fleet, and we did find a kind of successful war against the Voth. However, because they declared war against us, we couldn't actually assimilate deep space. So what I need to do is build up the fleet kind of as quickly as possible. And then from there, what's going to happen is we will declare war against the Voth whenever we can. I think we have to wait.
Passion are never wrong.
Exactly.
Your only mistake was allowing them to distort your judgment.
So we just finished our war against the Voth in 2361, that's this year, and we have to wait for another 10 years. But I think we should have more than enough ships and things to be able to actually... I mean, we'll have more than enough time to build as many ships as we need. We're also going to get Tactical Cube, Cube, and Diamond very soon. So that's good. We have several probes that are being built, and I think probes generally was what was destroyed. Oh, I guess our Omega Cube was also destroyed. That's kind of a big loss. So what's making it go slowly? So it looks like we have lots of these special resources. So it looks like it's dilithium. Dilithium and probably crew is what's slowing us down. So let us sell some stuff so that we can get some dilithium. Like so. That will deal with all of the upgrades, I think, and now we can build one ship. We're having crew issues, that's why. Yeah, our drones are now very, very low. Which is understandable, I guess. Okay, so while we're actually maybe... No, let's not do it yet. I was going to say, why don't we just take the Screen Republic? They're there, but since we have ships... Oh, you're independent. Declare war. I could assimilate the Iridian Union rather quickly. I think that would be a good idea. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to build a transwarp conduit here. So that way we have yet another place around here that we can send in ships. So they're all upgrading, for example. But they don't necessarily need to stay there and upgrade. I mean, once we have them upgrade, we need to send them around, especially targeting places like the Dominion, which will be our next war, or I'm still trying to decide whether the Dominion would be better or the Caraman Foundation. Which one would be a better opponent? Which one would, if it makes any difference, which one we go after first. Oh, excuse me. So probes being built, lots of probes. Oh, we are building that Omega Cube. I thought we were. Cubes, probes, tactical cube, and diamonds being built. So we will need to deconstruct some of their space stations as well. You have been fully upgraded. That's good to know. As have you. And as have you as well. Okay. But we still have 20 ships left, but I think we will be fine in terms of probes. Yeah, I mean, that's a building. Pyramid needs to be built. Cube, tactical cube. Yeah, so we are basically having a drone issue. That's why we haven't built anything. Looking at the Voth, they are considered pathetic to us. So I think that when we... oh, we've taken Busco. That's good. So this will transfer to our control relatively soon, once we start assimilating pops. What we can also do is go to Runge, oh, hold on, transport fleet, land armies there, enter orbit, move there. Yes, okay. Game's just being a little bit slow. Unpause, so it will be there in about 90 days or so. Basco is now mine. So, population. Well, why don't we see what happens exactly with the drones and workers. I mean, we don't have any drones yet, but planet summary. Great, power hub. So there's tons of jobs here. What we could do is start resettling some of our pops here in the subcomplex, for example. And I think that would actually be a good idea. Let's go for Hive Equilibrium Depot. Ah, but this planetary adjunct node we will not be able to build, I believe. So you're doing lots of building, as I assumed you would. What can we do? Resettle. Let's resettle some of our pops to the planets. Although, actually, you can take one, so you move there. Actually, probably something that I should do. The hub. Population. We should have Borg units that are actually Borg. So these units here, for example. Set rights. Yes, sorry, designated unit there. So, Borg, we have 102 Borg. Maybe we have to settle the Borg onto the planets. Guess that might be something we have to do. Let's try that. Resettle to Basco 2. We need to find a Borg drone. Borg. You are then considered unemployed. If I do that, it's become a Borg colony, that's good. But again, we won't be able to build the Hive Equilibrium node. Let's... Local defense node, fusion reactors. So I mean, we still have 4 workers here. Let's continue with the war and we'll deal with that afterwards, I think.
Planetary invasion started.
Maybe, actually, let's try and send a couple more Borg drones specifically. Like so. The invasion, yeah, quickly will be ours.
Planetary invasion complete.
So, you move here and land armies there. So, what do we do about planets? This is a little bit of a conundrum. New research. Let's go for trained officer production. Speaking of that, we can probably build a ship. Yes, we can. You're building a tactical cube, that's good. So we are starting to reinforce our newer fleet. So there are the fleets we had planned in a previous episode. We'll get a cube here. That will... oh no, we still need a tactical cube to finish off this fleet, but that's okay. Now we still don't have access to any of this stuff. I guess let's just try local defense node. The rest of the fusion reactors, as many mining networks as possible. Secondary maturation chamber. We will need some maintenance depots, 3 of them. And then I guess for the rest, resource silos. We also, I'm going to replace these like so. That should help us with some of our housing issues.
Planetary invasion started.
Can we resettle you somewhere? So let's try sending a Borg, someone who is actually Borg, like you, there, for example. I'm just wondering, will this work? So you here, now let's go to the planet known as Borg, and take that. Well, soon the docile will be ours. Oh, we've assimilated sufficient Agrathian units. So you're having an issue in the subcomplex. Yeah, makes sense because none of you have jobs. Let's actually move those down and go for the maintenance depots. That will give us some amenities, which will help with stability and things like that. So you here, local defense nodes. Let's move the maintenance depots up as well. Same type of reasoning for that. Actually, you can finish the local defense node. And then, yep, that's that one. Here, let us replace this with, we need some maintenance depots. You replace with a maintenance depot, and you replace with a maintenance depot as well. Then fusion reactors, we also want mining networks. Secondary maturation chamber, and some storage silos, and then we'll come back to you once you've done all of that. So you're fighting here, doing rather well.
Entering invasion.
That's great.
Complete.
Let's now move this. You're going to land armies and Meton 3. You seem to be doing fine so far. Let's replace you with a local defense node. Okay, so it's now become Borg. Let's replace maintenance depot, replace maintenance depot, and another maintenance depot. And actually, I'm going to again move these up. You will be there in 75 days, that's good. So all we need to do left is take Meton and these two, and that's the end of the Dosai. Then we just will come over and take the Wadi system. So that one, probably there, and then come around like that. That will kind of be my plan. Wadi, nothing else here. You're a vassal under the Turogan Empire, so we'll have to fight them afterwards, but we have 2 more wars definitely before that. I'll definitely take out the Dominion and the Karaman. I think at the end of this war I'm going to pause a little bit and figure out what we can do with the planets. Because I did forget. So the reason I usually don't play with planets is this reason exactly, because the deviancy is always so high. So on Vasco 2, you get an upgrade. Fusion reactor. Let's move some more pops to Vasco 2. Oh, actually no, hold on. Let's get some housing built.
Research complete.
What are you? Population. Oh, they still haven't been assimilated. So we do have 10 jobs there, so I'll come back to that in a second. Let's go for starbase capacity. Sorry, armor hit points. So yeah, here, let's move some people around. So this subcomplex has lots of unemployment, so let's resettle some of you down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That looks like it works. Again, 19 jobs, but it's just the pops.
Invasion started.
Vasco has 10, so you have 2, you have 1, 14, 3, so 14 resettle to Vasco, which has 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There, that's good. So now we should,
Complete.
yeah, should be a little bit more balanced. Let us land our armies there. Yeah, all of the planets are currently have low stability. And the question becomes, how do we... Not to say how do we increase the stability, because I do... Things like amenities and housing will increase that, so that's good. But 1, 2, 3, 4 maintenance depots, I think. Oh, so Gratha, we don't own that. The Wadi shipyards, don't own any of those yet. And do we have any low-level ones? No, we don't. Good. So can we build any more ships? We can build 2 more ships. So all of these are fully manned, with the exception of that sphere, which will be available at the end of the year. Omega Cube's being built, so I guess... Wait, what just set to be built? Oh, this pyramid, I think. The pyramid and the tactical cube. So we now have a transwarp conduit near Neville. Or in Neville, I should say. In 2 seconds. Now let's have you go for upgrades.
Planetary invasion started.
So we have 1 there, we have 1 there. Probably having 1 up here would be a good idea as well. Let's go here. Build megastructure, transwarp conduit.
Planetary invasion complete.
Invasion over. So we now have yet another planet. Pardon me. And now we're going to go to Ellington. And we are going to land on Ellington. If it takes my orders, land armies. Transport ship, what are you doing? So we do have a second transport fleet that I was creating in Varney. So you merge there. You here. Oh, now you're moving. Okay, why is it only now? Land armies there. This transport fleet, I'm going to send you directly to Guo here. Land armies. Oh, and actually it's going to come from there as well. Oh, that's perfect. So actually, why don't we just go from the top? Land armies. Thank you. We're missing food, yes, because we don't make food, we don't need food generally. So, this is where we're having a food issue. Let's maintenance depot. Maintenance depot and maintenance depot. Let's replace these research nodes 1, 2, 3, like so. Let's also fusion reactors, mining networks. Yeah, let's do that for now. Local defense node. So, new research. Let's go for beam weapon fire rate, I guess. The torpedo launcher fire rate, yeah, I mean, at this rate anything will help. So Edmeton, let us replace the secondary, no, let's replace with the maintenance depot. Same with you, and same with you. Mining network, replace with a fusion reactor. Fusion reactors, local defense node, all that jazz. Secondary maturation chamber, some storage silos, and then we'll see. So can we resettle these 2 pots? To the planets, definitely. Oh, but also to the subcomplexes. 1, 2. Resettle to a subcomplex like that. Resettle to there. Oh, you have another. So, yeah, like that. Resettle. Let's go here. So, this subcomplex here. Resettle. Go there. And 1, 2. Resettle. 1, 2. Great, planetary invasion's complete. That's that, and that is the end of the Dosai, I believe. But now it's just the Wadi left. So, let's have you take care of that. So, land armies there. 332 days. So while, yeah, I was about to say, we do have these ones up here, so we can go this way.
Invasion complete.
That was fast. Now go to Gardner and land armies there. This station, let's get rid of it. I don't think I need it. What I will do though, this construction... Oh yes, you're already building one there. I was about to say, build one over here somewhere. One, and what by one, I mean the transwarp conduits. 1, 2 there. Resettle. 1 there. 1, 2. One there, and 1 there. Resettle. Anything left not in the old... Oh yeah, there is one position there available. Resettle.
Started.
No, so it looks like basically it's just the planets left. Okay, so we still need to wait for these workers to be assimilated. Some of them won't, that won't be possible. Some of them it will. We'll just have to kind of wait and see. So you move to Guo 1A, land armies. You're coming along. Again here. Let's go replace you with I guess research reactor, fusion reactors, local defense node. That 1, 2, 3, and I'll move them up, of course. 1, 2, 3. Some storage silos, and then let's leave it at that. So you, same thing, replace with maintenance depot, and a maintenance depot. Let's go for local defense node, secondary maturation chamber, mining network, of course, fusion reactors, and I'll at least build one more of those and let it go. Oh, this really... Secondary maturation chamber, let's replace this with maintenance depot, and a third one. Replace with a local defense node, replace this with a fusion reactor, more fusion reactors, more mining networks, and yeah, let's leave it at that for now. Okay, so I think I'm going to put a cut in here. I hope you have enjoyed this episode, even though it was a little bit slower. If so, please remember to like and subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.